質問してるのはこっち。私はあなたにわからないかどうか聞いてるの。
Huh? No one's here. The Wakatsuki sisters and the other people, they were all just here. Why aren't there people here? I walked around the school. I was trying to do something. Those stupid twins stopped me from doing it. Then the break period ended. They disappeared. That's why I'm standing in the hallway, alone. There's no mystery. There was no mystery, so I relaxed and opened the neighboring classroom door. Relax. Relax. This is Takashima Zakuro-san's classroom. No one is here. I wonder why no one is here. Aren't classes still in session? Maybe all the people in the world disappeared? If so, then the world must be filled with relief. Relax. Relax. I looked out the classroom window. My class and the neighboring class were outside in their gym uniforms. Oh, that's right. It's time for PE. That's why there's no one in this classroom. There's a flower because no one's here. A vase of flowers was placed here because no one's here. It's not strange. It makes perfect sense. Because her desk is here, Takashima-san isn't. Because these flowers are here, Takashima-san isn't. It's not strange. Relax. Too relaxed. This desk is here in place of her. Because she's not here, the desk is. Because the desk isn't here, she is. It's fine. I stayed rather calm as I figured it all out. I was worried I would get emotional and do something I didn't want to do, but I'm totally relaxed. I'm completely calm. I'm so calm that my mind is working on pure logic. This isn't the time to get emotional. This is the time to think calmly and act. Calmly think through each problem and solve it logically. That's right. I've always done things I don't intend when I get emotional. So, I failed a lot. I don't like failing. My mother gets sad when I fail, so I can't fail. So, calm, relaxed. Then I won't fail. I won't make my mother sad. Handle everything calmly. Calmly. Calmly take in the present situation. First, this is a desk. A desk is paired with a chair. You can use a desk for all sorts of things once you combine it with the chair. The person that used this desk and chair was Takashima Zakuro. Takashima Zakuro was a smart and kind girl who committed suicide yesterday. And she was the only person I could share my secrets with. Why was that? I told her my secrets because I knew she was smart. I told her about my secret base. And in response, she told me her secrets. She opened her heart to me because I made the right choices. It was all decided by the choices. The world diverges based on choices. I perceive those choices because I can calmly analyze a situation. That's why she opened her heart to me. She told me her most embarrassing secrets. I looked at the desk. I looked closely. After looking very closely, I made a calm decision. This is the desk she used! I touched her desk's legs. It made me remember her soft thighs. Now, why is she on her hands and knees? Why is she on all fours? Her wrist is so slender. Takashima-san. The feeling of her body came alive in my mind. The time we shared our secrets. In my mind, sights I had and hadn't seen replayed in my mind. Replayed. An onslaught of memories I wasn't sure I had seen before set my heart ablaze. The fluttering of the heart is the forerunner of love. Oh, you're so cute, Takashima-san. You're too cute, Takashima-san. Cute. I rubbed my cheek on her chair. This is the place where her butt always rested. Takashima-san's butt was soft. I glanced to the side, the desk drawer, the part that forms a large hole. A hole? That desk, down on its hands and knees, looked like it had a lewd hole facing me. If Takashima-san got down on her hands and knees, how would she look? I saw letters on the desk. Letters that were different from before. I love you, Mamiya Takuji. Yeah, I know. I know you loved me. And it's not just you. Takashima-san, who used you every day, loved me too. Takashima-san. Takashima-san. Takashima-san's desk confessed its love to me. But I couldn't accept. I had to erase the words, I love you. I erased them every time they came up. She said, I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I kept erasing them. I erased the words that came up. Unfortunately, my lover is Takashima-san, not her desk. Then the desk tried to tempt me not with words, but with flesh. She tempted me with her form, down on all fours. Even I was swayed by this. After all, it looked just like Takashima-san. I can't. You're a desk and I'm human. We can't be together.
抱いてください。
I can't believe it. Even her voice sounds like Takashima-san. This is bad. Oh, this is really bad.
抱いてください。優しく抱いてください。大好きだから抱いてください。抱いてね。拓司くん大好きね。拓司くん。
My head was spinning. Her soft, lovely voice swirled around my crotch. My true feelings burst from my dark heart like a fountain. I love you. I love you too. But you're... But...
私の処女を拓司くんにあげます。
She closed her eyes in embarrassment and laughed sweetly. You should say something as important as that so casually. Virginity. Virginity. Virgin. Virgin, 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 virgin. I let it all go inside her body. The semen wasn't just inside her, it was all over her. Even the flower on top of the desk was covered in it. There was semen dripping from the flower arrangement. The flower drooped from the weight. Crap. I realized what I was doing. I couldn't believe what I had just done. I tried to be calm, but Takashima-san was so beautiful that I lost control of myself. Once I calmed down, I realized how stupid what I had just been doing was. That's right. This isn't the time to be doing this. It's not the time to be having intercourse with Takashima-san. I need to talk to her. Takashima-san, that's what we should do, right? Takashima-san's desk silently nodded. That's right. Now she wants to talk. Words. That's what's most important right now. Be calm. Be calm. Use words and think. Logically, put things in order and grasp the situation. Not the flesh, but the mind. That's the key. First, calm down and grasp the situation. This is Takashima Zakuro-san's classroom. No one is here. I wonder why no one is here. Aren't classes still in session? Maybe all the people in the world disappeared? If so, then the world must be filled with relief. Relax. Relax. I looked out the classroom window. My class and the neighboring class were outside in their gym uniforms. Oh, that's right. It's time for PE. That's why there's no one in this classroom. There's a flower because no one's here. A vase of flowers was placed here because no one's here. It's not strange. It makes perfect sense. Because Takashima-san's semen-covered flowers are here, Takashima-san isn't. Because Takashima-san's semen-covered desk and semen-covered flowers are here, Takashima-san isn't. It's not strange. Relax. Too relaxed. The semen-covered desk is here in place of her. It is covered in semen because she is not here. Because it is not covered in semen, she is here. It's fine. I stayed rather calm as I figured it all out. I felt rather stoic since I had just ejaculated. I can do it. I remained stoic as I calmly thought through each problem and solved them. That's right. I've always done things I don't intend to when I get emotional. So, calm, relaxed. This is the desk. A desk covered in semen. I inserted my genitals into the desk drawer and ejaculated. It happened because she came onto me, so she has to take responsibility for it. By using the inside wall of the desk, I was able to simulate the feeling pretty well. As a result, I ejaculated inside the desk. And that's why I'm so stoic now. I decided to wipe the semen off the desk. I think this should be a pretty good method of contraception. Using contraception is just good manners for a man. I thought about what my responsibility was as the man in the relationship since I had finished up. First, I wiped the semen off the desk. I wiped off the vase, but I couldn't get all of the semen sticking to the flower off. Well, that shouldn't be a problem. Okay, then what's the next problem I need to solve? That's right. I have to ask about how she died. That's cool. The desk, of course. Why? Because. That's right. I'm... A sound that split the air in twain. Did you make it to the end? If you did, I hope you liked it. If you want more of this, follow the channel. Thanks.